I'm probably going to get dragged or even punched for saying this, but I personally don't think Michael B. Jordan deserved Best Actor with his movie Sinners.
What? We're flying to Philadelphia. Oh, hell no!
Okay, so I didn't get punched. Let's get right into why I think so. Before anyone comes at me, I haven't watched both of those movies 100%. I've watched like 70% of Sinners and 50% of Match Supreme. But that doesn't make my argument invalid because I actually know what I'm talking about. And you guys will find out soon enough why I'm saying this. First of all, this is not hate to Michael B. Jordan. He's a phenomenal actor. He is an Oscar deserving actor. I'm talking about this performance, not him generally. This performance and this movie. Was it, was it Oscar worthy? Because when you watch a movie like Matthew Supreme with Timothée Chalamet, guy, the movie was so detailed. His acting, I mean, not the movie. His acting was so detailed. It was intentional. He was infused in the role. You could just tell he was really into it. And that's what I loved about that movie. And again, I repeat this, I haven't watched those movies fully, but this is what I have seen. And the parts I haven't watched, I've seen the content or the clips go viral online. And I'm reacting or saying this based on what others too have said. Not that I'm taking people's opinions as my opinions, but I literally thought I was overreacting until I saw some comments and I was like, oh, so it's not just me who is thinking this, because something is not really adding up here. And one thing I've noticed about award shows, especially the Grammy, the Oscars, it's not just about performance, because the narrative and the timing and public opinions matter just as much. They really do. And I feel like Sinners had a lot of attention. It had a lot of viral moments. And the fact that Michael B. Jordan was acting as two people was impressive. I'm not even going to sit here and lie that that wasn't impressive. It was very impressive and quite breathtaking. But sometimes when the movies talked about, people are saying it's good, everyone is like, oh my god, it was phenomenal, it takes the movie another step further because everyone is talking about this, so it just puts the movie out there, if you know what I'm saying. Timothée Chalamet, there was some controversy around him even before the Oscars happened.
I don't want to be working in ballet or opera or things where it's like, hey, keep this thing alive, even though no one cares about this anymore. All respect to the ballet and opera people out there. I just lost 14 cents in viewership, but damn, I just took shots for no reason.
But we are not going to sit here again and lie that public opinions and public image doesn't matter.
Because let's be honest, even if Timothy had won, the controversy surrounding the comments he had made would make them change their mind real quick.
Because whether we like it or not, award shows aren't in this vacuum. People vote, and people vote on what they hear, what they have perceived, who they listen to, who they talk to. It also matters in as much as you are a good actor or the acting you did was phenomenal. Because sometimes when you are a little controversy, it does affect how people vote for you and how people look at you at that moment. Even if in general you're a good actor, people who are voting are like, this guy, people don't really like him much right now. Should we really give it to him? Would that create a bad taste in people's mouths? Y'all know what I'm talking about. And I also noticed something after Michael B. Jordan won. People were like, he's the few black actors to have won this particular award. And I'm not saying presentation doesn't matter, but it does. But when conversations like this are had after the show, I start to wonder, is it more about presentation or more about performance? Because awards like this should be based entirely off performance. How well the actor did, was he deserving of the award? It should be never or less about he is the 7th or 9th black man to have won the award. I'm not saying that's not important, but there are other categories for that. It should never be about presentation. It should be more about the performance of that actor. And again, I'm not saying Michael B. Jordan isn't a good actor. He's a phenomenal actor. But I think the timing, the narrative, and public opinions also favored his win, because I personally feel the better movies, and better acting he has been into than this particular acting. Or maybe I'm not being sensible at all, or maybe this isn't what people are thinking. So let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know your opinions, and let me know your exact thoughts in the comments. Like if you're into social drama and social commentaries as this one. Bye.